Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Thank you for joining us today to welcome the long-awaited listing of Mr. D.I.Y on the main market of Bursa Malaysia. Allow me to congratulate the team from Mr. D.I.Y Group, led by its chairman, Yang Berbahagia Dato' Azlam Shah bin Alias, Mr. Adrian Ong, Chief Executive Officer, members of the board, management, and staff of Mr. D.I.Y Group. Today's listing marks the largest IPO in Malaysia in the last 3 years, and this, I am certain, is the culmination of many years of hard work, dedication, and commitment from across the group. Congratulations. A market leader operating the largest chain of home improvement stores in the region, the listing of Mr. D.I.Y has understandably generated excitement in our marketplace. Put aside the COVID pandemic and its myriad of associated challenges, Mr. D.I.Y has proven its resilience, achieving an oversubscription rate of close to 4 times, gaining significant traction from retail and institutional investors in Malaysia as well as abroad. Upon today's listing, I am pleased to announce that Mr. D.I.Y will record a market capitalization of 10 billion ringgit based on an enlarged share capital of 6.28 billion shares at an issue price of 1 ringgit 60 cent per share. As they say, success starts from the humble beginnings, which is traced back to 2005 when its founder opened the first store in Jalan Tuanku Abdul Rahman down the road. Today, Mr. D.I.Y has an established presence in every state, becoming the leading and the largest home improvement retailer in the country. The company operates a network of 674 stores across Malaysia and Brunei, with a total workforce of over 10,000 employees, serving 80 million customers annually. Such achievements are made possible through forward-looking business strategies that have allowed the company to offer a wide range of products at competitive prices across an extensive network of conveniently located stores. The numerous awards and accolades received over the years bear strong testament towards the company's continuous pursuit of excellence and its strong brand presence in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, despite recent headwinds, the company's agility and adaptive business model has helped towards its success. While we saw a decline in private consumption for the first half of 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the announced Prihatin and Penjana initiatives introduced by the government have helped strengthen private consumption growth and domestic growth. The growth of urbanization and household incomes in countries in which Mr. D.I.Y operates provides exciting long-term growth opportunities. The home improvement retail sector in Malaysia is expected to exhibit a CAGR of 10.2% between 2019 and 2024, growing from 7.7 billion in 2019 to 12.5 billion in 2024. At the same time, the home improvement retail sector in Brunei is also forecast to grow further, driven by strong purchasing power, increase in urbanization rate, household income, as well as better expenditure. I trust Mr. D.I.Y will be well positioned to leverage on these positive factors that bode well for the home improvement sector in the region. Ladies and gentlemen, Bursa Malaysia is honored to be Mr. D.I.Y's strategic partner and to be part of the company's continued growth. We look forward to working with Mr. D.I.Y to achieve further milestones in this marketplace. And on that note, congratulations on your successful listing and thank you for choosing Bursa Malaysia. Thank you.
My fellow directors of Mr. D.I.Y, our principal advisors, global coordinators, book runners and underwriters, members of the media, our loyal customers and friends, my colleagues. A very good morning to everyone watching this live stream. We are moments away from our listing on the main board of Bursa Malaysia Securities, with the sounding of the gong happening simultaneously here at Mr. D.I.Y's office in Selangor. What an incredible journey it has been to reach this point. Mr. D.I.Y started with just one store and one brand in 2005. Along the way, we added Mr. Toy and Mr. Dollar to our portfolio. Today, we have 3 brands with 674 stores across Malaysia and Brunei. It is a journey that would not have been possible without the loyal support of Malaysians, not just those who visit our stores and buy our products, but also those who have worked with us shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand, to make it happen. You have embraced our brand and given us the inspiration to go further and try harder. We have taken our promise of always low prices to every single state in this country, from Selangor to Sabah. We have become familiar and trusted brand for everyday home improvement essentials. So it is only appropriate today that we mark the listing by celebrating Malaysia. Sounding the gong at our headquarters today are 14 employees of Mr. D.I.Y from every state in Malaysia, plus the federal territories. They also represent our more than 10,000 employees nationwide. To all our staff, some of whom become shareholders today, I say a special and heartfelt thank you for bringing us to this milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, our journey has not been without its challenges. What it has taught us is that Mr. D.I.Y is resilient and responsive to the times. In this year alone, we opened 81 stores and grew our overall store network by 13.7%. Although brick and mortar stores remain our primary growth strategy, we have also grown our e-commerce business to offer an omni-channel shopping experience to our customers. We have continued to invest in our people and have hired over 1,000 new employees during our recent nationwide recruitment campaign. One of the few Malaysian companies to buck the trend in both growth and employability. This listing will be a catalyst to taking our brand further into the heartlands of Malaysia and bringing our promise of everyday low prices to more people. Our plans are to continue expanding our network to an aggregate of 900 stores by the end of 2021 and continue to offer attractive price to quality products, variety and convenience to our customers. Ladies and gentlemen, these are extraordinary times. The experiences of the past 15 years, and especially 2020, have given us the added conviction that our brand is not just one that Malaysians want in good times, but a reliable brand they can turn to in challenging times. A brand that allows them to stretch their ringgit further without compromising quality. Mr. D.I.Y is a brand for all times and for all seasons. And this listing, the biggest in Malaysia in 3 years, is testament to the fact that our fellow Malaysians remain confident that there is growth, value, and positivity to our economic markets today. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Mr. D.I.Y, I would like to express our heartfelt appreciation to Bursa Malaysia and the Securities Commission, who have done an excellent job in navigating us through this process. Our thanks too to our principal advisors, CIMB and Maybank, as well as the global coordinators, book runners and underwriters, our legal advisors, consultants and everyone who has put in countless hours into making this a success. In true Mr. D.I.Y fashion, we look forward to bringing you immeasurable value and returns in the future. Thank you.